I would also like to thank Suhas, who was supposed to fly back, but honoring our request, he has decided to stay back and hand over the awards for the entrepreneurs and also felicitate the YIEC members. So thank you very much, Suhas, for staying back and being a part of the annual business session. So can I request people at the AV console to play the video before I even speak about how the year was? Keep the applause going as I request my friend to join me on stage, the co-chair. One last time I have the ability to call him as co-chair now. Co-chair of Hyderabad Chapter, Sandeep Rati. You saw the video, you saw the numbers, and you saw the numbers which are accomplished by our members. In fact, as I stand in front of you, I want to tell you this with a humble heart, that everything what we did for the last 1 year has been exceptionally because of our members. You saw the pictures which were almost crowded, and those pictures were chosen, handpicked, and you did not see an Amir Khan, you did not see a Saina Nehwal in the picture, you saw members, because those are the members who made every event possible. When I claim that we have impacted close to 1.2 crore people indirectly, it's not a joke in a matter of 12 months. When we claim that we have impacted close to 79 lakh people directly, it is again not a matter of small fact. When we claim that we have put in 441 hours of focused volunteer service on our projects and verticals, it is all those members putting in. And when we have grown to almost number 2 chapter in the country today, to 162 members from 130 members, it's the member who have made the difference. But again, as the video said, it's about not just the numbers, it's about the change we have brought in. It's about the impact we have created. It's about the smile we have added to the lives of people around us in Hyderabad, which actually matters towards us. And as I step down, I in fact want to say that I'm not stepping down. I am stepping up in my own view in my life that I did not know when I took over this mantle a year ago that am I capable of living up to the justification and the expectations. But today, my friends, my fellow members of YI Hyderabad have told me and reassured me once again that Chandra, you are capable, you were capable, and you will always be capable. So thank you very much, members of YI Hyderabad, for giving me that confidence. YI is a very fantastic organization. And I say this not because this is the time to say. I say this because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. One line in YI which I understood when I entered as a prospect. It was told very, very passionately by the then chair. He said, YI is all about building yourself and then building people around you, which happens to be the nation. It is just a simple line when it says you have to build yourself to build people. And I heard it a while ago when Sandeep was giving an interview to a media, and he said the same line. He said the same line that YI is all about you have to have something to give to some people. So you first build yourself and then build people around you, build a nation. What is more important is from that day, 5 years ago, when I joined YI, to this day, that line has traveled from a member to another member. Sandeep did not know one day that he's going to become a chair. I did not know one day that I'm here to become a chair. And so are you. You don't know what is in store for you in the next 2-3 years or maybe 5 years down the line. But this line will travel from member to member with the same impact year after year. Now when I say YI is a fantastic organization, for me YI means 3 words. 1, engage. Engage with fellow Indians for the globe, for the world. 2, empower. Empower fellow Indians for our country, for India, which is basically build yourself and build people around you. And 3, enrich people who are around the world for India. That's where we say, we can, we will. YI means the voice of young Indians globally. So friends, I can go on and on about talking about what YI has given me, and that will never end. But I would like to end here by saying that let me make a new beginning starting from tomorrow in understanding those nuances which I have still not discovered in YI by becoming again a true member of YI Hyderabad chapter. And I must tell you, we have alumni now, so I will never get out of YI Hyderabad. We have YI up to 45, but we have YI alumni after 45. So I am not going to go anywhere. And those of you from CII waiting for me, sorry, you got to wait for a long time. So with this, I want to say a big thank you. I want to say thanks to, first of all, CII Secretariat, who has borne with me all the time for the last 1 year, because I sometimes Monica's office number is on my speed dial. So when I call, she has this ability to spot that I am on the other line. But sometimes when I don't get her on the line, I get irritated. So that's why Pratyusha or Vinod or anybody who picks up the phone will say, Chandra, 1 second, we are giving the phone to Monica. And especially last 1 month, I think we have dialed each other more than anybody dialing anybody in the world because of Ignite Innovation and Entrepreneurship Summit. So thank you very much, Secretariat. Merin is not here. Please pass my regards and thanks to her and everybody in the CII Secretariat at Begumpet for being a phenomenal support system. My heartfelt gratitude to my mentor, my friend, my guide and my philosopher when I worked with him for 1 year, Praveen. He was the chair when I was the co-chair. Thank you very much, Praveen. You said one thing when actually I became the co-chair. You said none can, most deserved or well-deserved, and I am very happy to have you as my co-chair. I hope I have made you proud, both as a co-chair and as a chair, because stepping into your shoe was not easy. So I hope I have made you proud. Thank you once again, and it means a lot that you have made time to be here in front of me when I say these words. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the past chairs. I cannot forget those calls which used to come from Viren. Just not that I have to work on the agenda or I have to work on the project. Generally used to call, and Viren calls at very inappropriate times. Least expected, but most required. He calls just to pull you up, he calls just to pep you up, and he calls just to tell you that we are all here. And those calls meant a lot to me, Viren. Thank you so much, and I'm sure you will continue the same thing to all co-chairs and chairs. The smart boy, the ever young Indian of YI Hyderabad, Rohit, crisismanager.com. You have any problem, any issues, be it professional or personal, dial his number, he is going to put everything aside and come and solve your problem. And I mean this with sincerity. Thank you, Rohit, for being on our side. We thank you for all the support. How can I forget YI National? I mean, they are the force, or they are the fuel behind our flight. Poonam is representing National here. Thank you so much for coming down today. But thank you so much for being with us all the days of the last 1 year, and before that, and maybe in the future as well. Thank you so much. And please convey our regards to Raghu, Jacob, and everybody in the national team. I also want to thank all the members. And I would like to begin by thanking the members who basically took me and took my tantrums in all the EC meetings, my executive committee. So I want to request my chairs and co-chairs who are a part of the executive committee to come up and receive a small token from Poonam and Suhas while I call upon their names.